Ellen McCauley prayed up in Syracuse, New York. One of the things I think many of us have is what they term a comfort addiction. We're at a certain point in our lives and we think everything should be just so. And if it isn't just so, we'll complain. We'll complain about waiting in line. We'll complain about our job, our life. We'll complain about just about anything because we think everything should be perfect for us. I should be comfortable at all times. My little toe really hurts tonight. Did I tell you that? Because it hurts. But I think it shouldn't hurt. I should have no pain at all. So my little toe hurts. I have to live with it. But the thing is, many of us, now let's say my little toe hurts for a week. Let's say I start limping 3 weeks from now. Let's say my little toe turns black. Shouldn't I do something about it? Shouldn't I haul my formidable butt to a doctor? But how many of us will gain 10, 20, 30, 40 pounds and be in total denial about it? We won't say, whoa, something's going on here and maybe I should do something about it. Because even though it sounds illogical to stay in a situation that makes us unhappy, it's very common. Even a behavior that's not normal seems normal to us because we've always treated it as normal. Well, I'm overweight. I've been overweight since I was a teenager. It's normal. You're comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you're really serious about making a change in your life, you have to get out of your comfort zone. One of the reasons so many people have trouble losing weight and keeping it off is because they don't trust themselves. Oh yeah, I'll join this group. I'll probably lose 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds the first week. I always lose weight the first week I do it. But then after a few weeks, I'll still be doing well. But then in a couple months, I'll get sick of it. I'll get sick of Ellen and her prattling on and on and on about eating less, moving more, and praying. I'll get sick of going there every Thursday night. I'll get sick of the white walls. And then I'll start thinking about, isn't it so much more comfortable on my lawn chair with a good book and a glass of wine? And then we will not trust ourselves that we can lose weight and keep it off. We do not think we're strong enough for the long haul, and we do not trust ourselves. Well, guess what, everyone? I don't trust myself. But you know who I do trust? God. I trust God because God loves me and He wants me to be healthy. So when I'm not strong enough, He is there to help me be stronger. And so many times we think I'm not good enough. You know what this 8-year journey has been for me? It hasn't just been an 8-year journey to lose weight. It hasn't just been an 8-year journey to get to know all of you and love you. It's been an 8-year journey to actually love myself. God says, love your neighbor as yourself. He wants us to think we're valuable enough to take care of ourselves. I have been on an 8-year journey of forgiveness, of understanding, of cutting myself some slack. When's the last time you cut yourself some slack? Commit to doing small things and then accomplish them. Even if it's something like, all right, I'm not doing well. How about if I commit to drinking 8 8-ounce glasses of water tomorrow? I think that's a pretty good baby step. I'm going to do that. And then at the end of the day, you go, what? I drank 8 glasses. Good for you. Good for me. How about making a better, more detailed log? If I have a hard-boiled egg and I put yellow mustard on it, I will write 1 HB egg and yellow mustard. Because I had the yellow mustard. Even though it's 0 calories, I had it. Your logs should have everything. One person has consistently lost weight, and her log looks like she ate something every minute of every day because she's like 1 tablespoon of vinegar or 1 tea. She's losing weight every week and her log's got a ton of stuff on it. People who are gaining weight hardly have anything on their log because they'll write salad, yeah, right, and then they'll write like burger or fish because the devil is in the details. You need to send yourself positive messages. You have to keep yourself motivated and on track to your goal. If you do not have a goal, how are you going to get to a goal? How are you going to have a goal? If someone was weighing in tonight for the first time and they weighed 204, I say to them, your first goal is 199. And then you say to yourself, I will never weigh 200 again. That's only 5 pounds, but that's a goal. If right now you weigh 180 and you say, wow, 169 is only 11 pounds away, but it's 3 decades away. Doesn't that sound good? You're not in the 80s anymore. You're not in the 70s anymore. You're in the 60s. Sometimes I lay in bed at night and I'm thinking, now if I did this and I got below that and I do that, you got to think about your goals. Visualize yourself one step away from your goal. And then here's where we don't trust ourselves. Oh yeah, Ellen, I can visualize myself one step away from my goal, but I can't visualize myself staying there. Well, I'll tell you something. Judy, who's lost 80 pounds, I think 8 years ago, I don't think she could have visualized herself 8 years later having kept that off, but she did. 1 week at a time, she's committed, she comes. Jean, 50 pounds, kept it off. 8 years later, she is committed and she does what needs to be done. Take a serious look at your health. When your energy levels are low, when you feel weak and tired, when you don't have the energy to make a change, what do we do then? We usually eat comfort foods. We'll say, I'm too tired to exercise, I'm just going to have a beer. Or I'm too tired to even think about dieting. See, I never use the D word. When do I ever say I'm on a diet? Because guess what, everybody? I'm not. I am not on a diet. I am on a journey to wellness and wholeness, to heaven, to faith, to God, to you. One thing I'm not on is a diet. Because I fail at diets, but I'm not going to fail at life. Go for it. You get to choose how you live. You get to choose what you do. You get to choose what you eat. And you get to choose how successful you are. Your future is whose choice, everybody? It's yours. Your future is your choice. And I know you can do it. And my buddy McCauley says, one of the greatest temptations in life is to get comfortable. I love this guy. Each of us, Jesus set self-denial as a primary condition of discipleship, and he promised that each of us would have a cross of our own to carry. He promised us that. He said we would. So McCauley says we need to practice denial as if it was a spiritual push-up. Have a glass of water when you'd rather have a Coke. Force yourself to work out when you'd rather not. Have the fish when you're craving the steak. Wait 5 minutes before doing something you want right now. What is one way you can deny yourself today? Even write it on your log. Say, Ellen, I denied myself the donut. Or I didn't want to exercise and I did. See if for the next 7 days you can deny yourself. It's a spiritual push-up. It makes you stronger. And then say, Jesus, thank you for all the comforts of this world. Help me to discern when they are good for me and when they are not. And I can't believe what time it is because I'm going to go right into the next one, Bob. Go right down. This hour goes so fast.